seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is in clear.
Boo!
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Hi, it's Jason here from Jason Park Comics.
My hair looks awful. And this is Amanda. Hi, guys.
Yeah. You're looking, your hair's getting better.
It is getting better. It's growing a little bit now, isn't it? But
Yeah,
it just literally looks like I just got out of bed.
Yeah.
Which I think I did. I
You did. You fell asleep. You had a little nap, didn't you?
I did.
Can't believe it. Listen, guys, thank you very much for joining us. It's a bit of an impromptu live session, this. Very sort of last minute. I didn't really advertise it too much. So I don't suppose there's going to be a lot of viewers. In fact, we've only got one person at the moment. But that's cool.
That's Peter, I think.
Is it Pete? Or it might be Pete, or it might be James.
Peter.
Or me. I don't know. I might be watching myself. Listen, guys, thank you very much for joining us. We've got quite a good show today. We've got a few guests, not a lot of guests, but we've got the important ones. We've got Pete and we got Mikey, and we've got we may have a special guest as well called James. Let's bring them in. Let's bring them all in.
Oh, they're all coming in. Oh,
Here we go.
What is a skinny little wretch?
He can't resist getting his top off, can he?
I think it's past your bedtime, James.
It is, yeah.
Oh, no.
What kind of a show is this?
I know, it's X-rated.
I keep telling you that Blue Movie Studio won't pick you up.
No. Well, Jason was telling me that Amanda had a top off before they went live, so
I did. Well, I had this little vest top on, and you could see my bra. And I thought, I suppose I better get a change. So I just sneaked around the corner.
I like bras.
But luckily, I like bras. I like bras.
I do. I like them. How's your week been, guys? Tell me about your week that you've had last week with regards to comics. What have you been up to? Pete, what have you been up to, mate?
Well, I've had the week off work, so that's been nice. So picked up a few bits and bobs, managed to get, I got a Dorkery box. So that came through the post, so over the moon with that. And I got my package from Tim, from the Rob Liefeld. Is it Liefeld or Liefeld?
Liefeld, I always say, mate.
So I got my package from Tim with my signed books from Rob, so that was nice as well. So I picked up a few nice bits.
Sweet, that's some nice books there, mate. Fantastic. Look who we've got in the chat here. We've got CK Imran, we've got Jan Willem Kroon, and we've got Pete.
The comic criminal, who's moist.
What?
He's moist. Or
He's
she's moist.
apparently.
They're moist.
They're moist.
Someone's moist.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Thank you for watching. And Mikey, what have you been picking up this week?
Well, I've been out and about, and I've picked up a few G.I. Joe comics, a What If Spider-Man. I picked this up from Wolverhampton today for a bargain of £20. I know it's not a key, but...
Oh, look at that. I'm sure I've got the exact same one.
You paid 20 quid for it?
Yeah.
That's really cheap,
That's
isn't it?
super
For any slab, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean,
you always make money.
So cool.
That's less than slab and cost, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about
it is.
30 units, you say?
Apparently, the shop I bought it from said he bought a load in bulk, and he never paid for them to be slabs, so he was just literally selling them to move. So I was like, £20 bargain.
Well, that is. I'm a bit jealous, mate, to be honest with you, to get bargains like that. And I've been threatening, haven't I, to come up to Wolverhampton to pillage the shop.
We should.
We should do in a couple of weeks. Yeah,
you can lie. You can lie about how much you spend.
Oh, I never lie.
You always lie.
We just
we establish it every single time, don't we?
No.
We all know you always lie.
He doesn't lie. He just misleads you.
Yeah.
I just don't tell you the whole truth.
Yeah, true that. Well, I'm going to answer Peter. Jason, when you're releasing those awesome JP comic T-shirts, and the answer will be never.
Hang on. I think it's a great idea. There's loads of people that want to have my face on their chest, like Mikey, for instance.
But I don't want your face on my chest ever.
What, my face?
I don't think they're going to want your face.
Perhaps I should have some shorts or some pants. Pair of pants, yeah, underpants, with my face on it.
What, in the crotch?
Yeah, like,
everyone will buy them.
And me just doing
Everyone will buy them.
That would be great.
Well, James, awesome. Oh, James is frozen.
James is frozen. No, that's fine. We
can
just.
He's just thinking about you and your undies.
In my pants, with my tongue out.
That's an excuse, James. His poor connection. He's away from Wi-Fi.
He is away. Yeah. So tell us what you've been up to, James.
I'm currently away from home. I'm currently looking at a couple of cows and sheep and some bunnies.
Beautiful.
But,
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So you're watching Animal Farm?
Yeah. The steam train goes past every hour. It's all right, but yeah. I haven't actually picked up any comic books this week. Not that I can remember. Anyway, none of that are rememberable.
No.
We've got a video coming out on Wednesday. Finally, my Spawn come back from CGC.
Oh, no.
The one
Nice.
that got damaged.
Right.
So that video is coming out on Wednesday at 6 p.m. So check that out.
Was that with Dan?
Unfortunately, Daniel Scott was waylaid. He's quite busy. So
Fair enough. I can imagine he's super busy. To be fair.
I mean, I don't know if people know a lot about Daniel, but Daniel Scott, Scott's Collectibles isn't like his full-time job. He has another job, so.
Because he's
So he
got
just
a
does that
place
on
in
weekends
America
and
now
evenings.
as well, hasn't he? Is he in America as well now? I think.
I don't know.
They have offices over there, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant is he physically in America? I thought no. Yeah, they do have an office now in America. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they
pretty
do.
cool.
Yeah.
It's expanded.
Yeah.
Pete Lidbetter, I might just get you a T-shirt, mate. Send me a message, right, with your details, and I'll get a T-shirt made up for you. All right. Because
Well, that means
Pete,
people have to come on the show.
You got to
Pete,
join in.
That's the
Pete.
thing, mate. That's
Yeah.
the.
You could be a
he's gone.
guest.
Oh, James is
James is gone.
That's all right. So that's the
deal, isn't
that's
it?
the deal. I'll get your T-shirt, you got to come on, mate. All right, and we'll have you on. Awesome. Okay.
Pete's up for it. Oh,
There's Andy there from Perpetual Comics. Thanks for joining us, buddy. Thank you. Good to see you. Well, let's talk about what I've been buying. So I've had quite an exciting week, really, because I've been off all week as well. I had a little holiday. Well, not really. I stayed here, but I went on little day trips to places. One place I went to was to Bristol, across the water, across the bridge. And I went to a comic shop.
sorry, but I'm distracted by his. What are you wearing?
He's actually taken the Jason Parker T-shirt with him on holiday.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now that is
Dedication.
commitment.
Yeah.
Love it. Thank you, buddy. That means a lot.
That's right.
That really does mean a lot. Thank you. Where was I? Yeah, so I went to a comic shop called Excelsior, and I picked up some really, really cool books. And I did spend like over 280 odd quid, 285 quid. I did tell Amanda first thing, and she didn't believe me. She said, "What? You're looking shifty."
Well, you always look shifty now, don't you? You got that shifty look. It's almost like even if you're telling the truth, you look like you're lying because you're afraid to tell me the truth.
It's too. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to show you a couple of the books I bought. I picked up this one. Do you want to make me big, man?
Oh,
Do you know what to do?
Well,
Let me have that one. Look. There you go. So I picked up this one, Avengers 257. Does anyone know the significance of this book?
First
First
Nebula.
Nebula.
That's the one. Yeah, marvelous.
Are you going to get it signed, Jason? Because she's at the Wales Comic Con, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Do you know what? She's not now.
Oh, is she not?
Ah,
I think she's cancelled.
Oh, that's a shame.
how dare
I
she?
know. Because they were filming Guardians 3. They were filming it in London, but they moved it all over to Atlanta.
I've got to go. Nobody knows that I'm on the live stream, and I think I can hear them coming upstairs.
what they don't know, they don't know.
They don't know. Hold on, I'll be in the chat. See you later.
Yeah,
Busted.
busted. That's amazing. You know, that's the ultimate deceit, isn't it? It's like cheating on your wife, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, and he's wearing your T-shirt though, which makes it even weirder.
Yeah, I know.
Does he sleep in it, Mike? Does he sleep in it?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't even say that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's put it this way: I've never FaceTimed him in the morning, and he's been wearing it. So, but then again,
I think he puts it on the pillow next to him.
Snips in.
Yeah.
it probably does. Yeah.
No, you're right.
I just thought we are talking about Karen Gillan, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, she put a video out yesterday, I think, apologising, which is a shame she's not going to be there now. But she is keen to come to the Wales Comic Con, and she says she's definitely going to be there next year, which means no Guardians 4 next year. So yeah, I picked up this one. I can't remember why this was a key book, to be honest with you.
First Scott Lang, isn't it?
Yeah, first Scott Lang.
Oh, there we are. Right, thank you. Thanks for
Uh-huh.
educating me on that one. It's a Pence copy, but I was pleased with it.
Yeah.
Again, another Pence copy.
Yes. Nice.
Yeah.
How much did you pay for that one, Jason?
Well, it says 15. I didn't pay 15. I paid about, I think it worked out £10, something like that, mate. Because he basically took a big chunk off. It came to 350 quid and he knocked it all down to 285.
Excellent.
So,
nice.
yeah, so I picked up that. Some nice Avengers books. I picked up these guys, again, the Marvel Chillers, Mordred the Mystic. Is this something to do with Cthulhu?
Yeah.
I can never pronounce it. Never pronounce it. Yeah, so I got that. Bear with me. No, I've actually got to bear with me. That way. So an old Avengers there, 66.
Nice.
This is quite a nice one. Red Wolf.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, 15 center. And
Were these all in that one place?
yeah. Avengers 72. What are you going in for?
Well, I'm just trying to sort of like mentally calculate how much you spent.
Is this the first appearance of Squadron Sinister?
I think so. I've got the first Squadron Sinister, but I'm not sure if that's the same cover.
Right.
I think maybe it's the one I've got's the cameo. It's maybe the issue before that.
Got you, buddy. Got you. I don't know the significance of that one. I quite like the cover there.
Not sure.
Still looks good.
There's a Tomb of Dracula, and then I picked up a load of X-Men keys then because I think they're going to be the way forward. I quite like that. That one.
I like that one. That's only like £4. One.
Yeah,
That's one of my earliest
but I like
memories,
it.
that one, Jason. It was on one of the hardback. Do you remember we used to get like a Christmas annual? It
yes.
was the cover for a Christmas annual that I got when I was a kid. Loved it.
Says you've got to pick two, and the
So-
answer's inside.
So, did that bring back nostalgia there then?
It
Pete, when
certainly
you saw
does,
that?
yeah.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Yeah, and then some X-Men keys, and this is one of my favourite covers. Yeah, I like the in there.
Jason, just to go back to the other one, do you know why that one's now considered a key? No, the other one that you just put down.
Oh,
No,
Avengers, was it?
Oh, sorry, this one.
Yeah. Do you know why that is? Apparently,
No.
as soon as it went digital, you could see someone's nipple in it. And that's why that's gone so hot.
So this is the one with Storm and a nipple, isn't it?
Yeah.
Was it drawn by John Byrne?
It was, yeah. And
Yeah.
so once they digitized it and everyone could see it, and they were like, "Oh, that's what it is."
It's a
Just
nipple.
can't make it out on the.
I knew there was a reason why I bought it,
Yeah, there you go.
and there's an Iron Man there as well, 25 with Submariner. So
Who's them guys? Who's Rom? Anybody know?
Rom the Space Knight.
Yeah.
I don't think he was ever particularly popular. He had a series of for a few years. Wasn't he from a toy line?
Yeah. But again,
Yes.
that's something that Disney could pick up now and easily do.
I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
it's not owned now by the guys who've got G.I. Joe and
Oh.
Mask and all that kind of stuff.
We've got Dazzler as well.
Dazzler's on here. But what I love, guys, and I love this,
I like
right?
the Invisible Girl.
Yes,
Yeah,
the Invisible
I
Girl.
like that.
Basically, no one's drawn anything. You know? So we don't know if she's there or not. Let's face it. She's not really there, is she?
So the question is, Jason, which two would you pick?
Right, I would pick Wolverine and if I want a good time, it'll be She-Hulk.
Who are you?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Who
definitely.
would you pick?
Oh, I don't know. Let's have a look at the cover again.
Here we go.
All right, take that a minute.
Sorry, let me move my fingers.
Wolverine, Dazzler.
See, I
Full
love that
time.
original Spider-Woman costume. I would go
great.
Spider-Woman
Yeah,
and Daredevil, I think.
yeah.
Oh,
Guys,
I don't know, man.
watching at home, let me know what your thoughts are. Which two would you pick to go on a date with?
Oh, to go on a date.
Oh, to
Oh,
date
let's
with-
go.
no.
Oh.
No,
That's
we was
not-
like trying
I'm
to.
going to change my
Where did it-
Daredevil.
That's not, yeah, that's not the reason we got to pick two there. But in my mind, this is, you know,
I'd go Hulk every time. I love Hulk.
well, I know he's got big fingers, doesn't he?
Oh,
But the green.
Anyway,
Moving on.
Chiller is the first, the other, aka.
Yes, Chatathon or
Get off if anyway. And CK Imran wants to know if everybody's going to the NEC in Birmingham on September the 4th.
Oh, there's Comic Con on, isn't there?
You'll be going, Mikey, won't you? It's just like around the corner, isn't it?
I don't think I've got any plans to. No.
I did that one, and it may be different, but I did that one pre-COVID, and it was dreadful.
No, yeah, I've been there twice, and it's super expensive, and B, everybody who they had got pulled last minute.
Right,
and
lucky then.
It gets frustrating because a lot of the times, like when we've been to the London ones, a few guests cancel, don't they? And sometimes it is just right before, you know, the day or whatever. But we went to the Wales one a few years ago, and that was good. But it wasn't the one in North Wales. It was where was it?
In Telford.
Telford.
Yeah.
Because they moved it. That was good.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though, I went to the Cardiff Comic Con, and that was rubbish.
Absolutely crap.
It must be run by the same people.
I did Newcastle Comic Con a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if I'm just getting old or not, but there was like one comic store. Everything else was Funko. Anime. People selling sweets. It was just naff. Really naff.
Yeah. No, that's right. I mean, I think pre-COVID, the market was saturated with cons, wasn't it? You know, and everyone wanted to sort of cash in on it. And it's like, is it Showmasters, MCM, all these different companies? And like you say, Pete, a lot of it isn't actually comics. Yeah. It's called a Comic Con, but it's like memorabilia, props, but mainly, like, say, merchandise, like Funko Pops and stuff.
Yeah, and there's a lot of manga there now as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I signed up to do a lot of manga. Thought Bubble. So it's the first time I've done Thought Bubble, so I'm looking forward to that. It's October.
I've never heard of Thought Bubble. Where is it?
Apparently it's really good.
Where is it?
Yorkshire, maybe?
Yeah, it's up north, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
North Way.
Next to Leeds, I think. Andy's in the comments. Andy will be able to mention it. He's a big fan of it. Yeah,
definitely. Hey, look, it's Lucy. Hi, Lucy. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Lucy.
James says, I don't like the MCM ones. Fair enough, mate. Yeah, I agree. Harrogate. Yeah. So, where's Harrogate?
It's across the border.
Yeah, it's up north somewhere.
Everything's always up north when you're in Wales.
It's a market
Where is it?
town,
North.
Harrogate, isn't it? Yeah. Mind you, Pete will be coming down, won't he? Because he's so far up. You'll be going down.
It's only an hour or so drive for me, I think.
And look at this, guys. We've got Sokol Nacho here. Greetings from Los Angeles. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hello from LA.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm thinking about the time difference here.
Is it like 5 hours, is it?
No, it's more than that.
5 for New York, isn't it?
Yeah, so LA. 5 for New York, but LA is another 3 hours again, I think. Yeah. So 10. So it is literally
about
11.
Midday,
yeah, 11, 19 maybe. So thank you very much for joining us, buddy. Greatly appreciated. So, okay, let's talk about why we're here, guys. It's Free Comic Book Day today. And I think we had a bit of a chat before the session, and it looks like we've had mixed results from getting comics. I'm going to run a little video about our experience, about how we got on, and it's just a little intro, really. And afterwards, then I'll show you the comics that we actually got. So, roll VT. Hey folks, it's Jason here from Jason Parker Comics. It's Free Comic Book Day, and I'm here at Sin City Comics and Gaming. Let's check it out. Got a queue forming. This is really exciting. Oh look, there's Amanda. Hello Amanda. And a very shy Alex. Very shy boy. Hello. How are you, right?
Right?
Yeah, good mate. Yeah, good.
Right. Got anyone here for Pokemon? Can they come in first? Out the queue. Straight up, please. Everywhere, Free Comic Book Day. So, upstairs instruction on the tables. You get a certain amount of comics per table.
So it was at this point that Sin City Comics realised that they'd fucked up because they started letting us in a bit too early, and we were promptly sent back downstairs. Okay, quick update. The store was due to open at 10 o'clock, and it's now 20 past 10, and we're all still in the queue waiting. What's going on, guys? They've let the Pokemon lot in first of all, so we shall have to see what happens. It looks like we may be able to go in. Yeah, oh, here we go. We're back. Yeah, so we had like a bit of a misunderstanding, shall we say? And I shouldn't moan because I'm getting free comics, but the shop said it's going to open 10 o'clock. And it was gone 20 past, wasn't it? By the time
they let all the kids in, didn't
all
they?
the Pokemon kids, yeah. So let them in. That's fine. So we did go up. Do you want to show the guys what comics you got first of all, Matt?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when we went in there, what they had about, I think, 3 or 4 tables, and they had last year's copies, 2019, and all the rest of it. So you could choose 5 comics from each of those tables, and then 3 comics from the 2021 lot.
So you could have 13 comics in total, which is pretty cool.
That's quite good, yeah. Because I went into that shop in Cardiff, the Comic Guru, before, and I picked up a free comic book, but he said, you got to pay for that. I was like, okay, it's not free anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then.
Yeah.
So I got, first one, Life is Strange.
Okay.
There we go. We were talking about it before the show. So all the comics that we got, they've all been stamped. And apparently we got told it was the rules that they need a stamp on. You weren't allowed to take the book without a stamp. And some of them are a bit smudgy as well, aren't they? Enter the House of Slaughter. Erica Slaughter, you can go into the room and see what's going on.
So the thing is that this is one of the big books, isn't it? Yeah. That everyone's after. And incredibly, if you look on eBay now, they're going for between £10, maybe more, $15 already. So they're already fetching crazy prices, which is bad.
And then the third one that I got is Stray Dogs.
Yeah. And that's another book, isn't it, guys? I think that's a lot of people will be after.
Yeah, I think it's one to keep, isn't it, for a while,
Yeah.
So they were my 3.
Yeah, well done.
Thank you.
Right.
I don't know where your 3 are.
They're lost amongst my other comics now. I've got to try and find them. Bear with. Here we go. I should be a lot more organised. I do apologise. Right, here we go. Now, here's the thing. Alex came with us, right? He's a very shy boy. But he wanted to get some comics. So I basically told him what comics to get.
And you keep them?
Yeah. So here we go. I'll show you. So picked up Avengers. Now, is there a first appearance in this?
I'm not sure if because there's not a lot out there at the moment. Because I don't think anybody saw the books. They just know the covers, don't they? Of whether there were or weren't any first. It's like that Enter of House of Slaughter. I don't know if there is a new character. I'm scared to even open mine.
Is it a lead into a new story, Jason? Because Marvel usually uses it to launch the big event or whatever, don't they?
Yeah. That's the thing. I don't know, to be honest with you, mate. Again, this has the stamp on it, right? And as the Comic Criminal points out, If you wanted to get these sent off to CGC, it'd come back as a green label.
Well, in the write-up for that one in particular,
Yeah.
it says, in a land beyond time, a shining tower stands deploying its operatives across the multiverse to hold against the encroaching darkness. Who is the mysterious Avenger Prime? And how will his advent impact on the past, the present, the very future of the mighty Avengers? It's got exclusive original material in there. That's what it's saying.
It sounds like a first appearance, doesn't it, guys?
Yeah, it does.
And with
Sorry, man.
No, that's right.
That feels like a massive misstep on CGC's part. That Free Comic Day is such a big event now worldwide. You would think they would allow the stamps to support the activity. You know?
Yes. Yeah. You know, and we all know. You know, if they did any bit of research, it's almost as if someone's doodled on it. It's an official stamp from an official place. So it's just a bit crazy, to be honest with you. So my next pickup was Red Room. Now, Red Room is basically about a gang of criminals who try to sort of do everything under the radar by using cryptocurrencies and whatnot. But they have these rooms set up with webcams where people commit unspeakable crimes and stuff like that, and murders. So it sounds a bit like, not The Purge. There was a film, wasn't there, where people could do things to people and then they watch.
Well, that's like anything like based off the Hostel, isn't it? And you had it was Hostel, and I'm sure it's like one called Eye or Red Eye or something like that. It was like a gaming, not gaming. It was like a Big Brother type thing, I think, and they were all in a house. Yeah. I mean, they've done that narrative has been done quite a few times, hadn't it?
Yeah, I think so. And I picked up House of Slaughter as well, and again, it's been stamped. But guys, I mean, there's ink, right? That's run, and it's gone all over the comic as well. So that's it's just really, really frustrating. But there you go. I mean, if it's got to be stamped, it's got to be stamped. But you know, the ink is wet and it's just run, and it's just caused all sorts of issues, really.
So PH Comics said the Forbidden Planet has said they're holding their free comic book day till the day later in the month, because of delays.
Yeah, that's right. Apparently, only half the books were available for Free Comic Book Day, which is absolutely, pardon my French, fucking ridiculous. And I'll tell you why. Because this event has been put back. Wasn't it originally meant to be in April or May?
Yeah, May.
And it's been put back to August, and there's a delay on books.
I think it's shipping, because of the shipping, because of COVID. So I think that's the reason why.
We use COVID for an excuse for everything now, can't we? It was COVID. I haven't done my homework. Oh, yeah, COVID. Yeah. I'm fed up of it.
Sounds reasonable to me if you haven't done your homework.
Yeah. Okay, what's this here? And what does Anthill say?
Anthill says, hey, it's a shame free books are being flipped on the day. I managed to get a couple from limited edition comics, but missing a couple I wanted.
Yeah, I know. And that's
so people are literally just going in, getting the free comic, and then selling it
literally
straight
selling
away.
them on eBay. It's absolutely bonkers.
Because some are going to be rarer than others, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, some are going to be more popular, so harder to get hold of, because everyone wants them. Yeah. Like Funhouse Massacre. Yeah. That's that Red Room. Yeah, and this is what Alex picked up. Star Wars Edge of Balance. This is more like anime style.
Yeah, manga.
Sorry, yeah. Don't want to get mixed up. Yeah, manga style, I think. So got that, and
King Shark. Yeah.
King Shark.
Yeah, he was cool, wasn't he?
Yeah,
tremendous.
Yeah, so one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite character in the Suicide Squad film.
Yeah.
So Comic Criminal says the Red Room is £10 on eBay.
See, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's bonkers. And Alex picked up
Stray Dogs.
But again, look at the ink all over the comic as well. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it there. Yeah. Can you see it? To the right. All the black. It's a joke. Infuriating. There we go. But ever so grateful. And we also picked up, they put between the three of us another 30 free comic books, didn't we?
Yeah, because they were all like last year's and
Last year's,
2019.
yeah, and we had most of them before, but
I didn't.
No, I did.
Were they stamped as well, Jason? Were they already
They were,
stamped?
mate.
Yeah, they were all stamped.
They're all stamped from the previous sessions. So that's a shame, but there is it is what it is, I guess. Really. Yeah. So let's talk about Mikey, buddy. What what
do you get, Mikey?
What do you get?
Well, I went to Forbidden Planet in Wolverhampton, and I got there at 3 minutes past 10, and I was probably about the 15th person in the queue. And there was a table, and we were told that there was one. You can take one of everything, and they were doing discounts throughout the store, like 20% discount on graphic novels, and they had a load of T-shirts on the 2 for $20 instead of £15 each. So obviously I went there and I spent some money, and I got some free books. So first one I got, obviously was Red Room.
Yeah, nice.
Also got the Stray Dogs. Again, there's no stamp.
No stamp.
So I got the Mighty Nine Origins, which is it's part of the Witcher world. So I'm assuming that if these come into that Netflix series, then
because we've got another Witcher TV series coming that's being made, isn't it?
We have, yeah.
I also got the infamous House of Slaughter.
Nice.
On stamp.
Nice.
Also managed to pick up
Edge of Balance. Nice.
Again, no stamp.
So you picked up. You weren't limited to 3 then of the new ones. You could just help yourself. So I was swearing that's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the new. Is that the new storyline, isn't it, for Forbidden and Bra?
That hasn't got a box for a stamp, has it?
No. I think it's on the back. It's on the back. I saw on Jason.
Yeah. To be fair, there's some books that we picked up from Sin City that didn't have the box, so they weren't stamped, were they?
I think I'm sure they did.
No, they didn't. Red Room hasn't got one.
Oh, right.
So it wasn't stamped.
Is it not on the back? It's not on the back.
No, it's not, mate. No. If there's no box, you don't get stamped.
I picked up this as well because the title just made me laugh. Investigators.
Ants in a pants.
Yeah, why not? So also picked up the Bountiful Garden as well.
No, that's supposed to be a good book.
Yeah, this got.
I've heard good things about it.
Some movement in it as well. So yeah. Also picked up the Avengers, which is what you've got.
You've done well, mate. You've done very well.
Done really good.
Assassin's Creed, Dynasty, and Valhalla.
Yeah.
That apparently was last year's because I just spoke to Jason about it. I was like, there's only one of these. So I managed to pick that up. Also managed to get a Lady Mecha.
Nice, Mechanica, lovely.
Yeah, one. Life is Strange.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
you didn't leave any for anyone else, did you?
Oh, I didn't take any DC. I left
DC.
all the DC. Got
That's
this as well,
nice
which I thought, which was very interesting.
All right, okay.
Got previous 4 comics in, and to finish off, a Sonic the Hedgehog 30th anniversary.
Nice. You got some nice books there, mate. To be fair. Now, of course, each comic store has its own policy, doesn't it? And to be fair, here's Shane from Sin City Comics. It's been hard this year. Free comic book day stuff used to come 4 to 6 weeks before. And the event should have been fully cancelled or moved to October. Yeah, and that's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, and on that note, this was only half the comics that were available because they said they're holding one in the next few weeks because they just don't have the stocking to come along again then as well. But the shop, I was literally shopping in there after I'd managed to pick up my free, and by the time I'd left, every single free comic had gone.
Yeah, no, that's right. Andy raises a good point there. Diamond have created a free speculation book day. It's meant to encourage young readers to the hobby, but it's just about flippers. And I think the problem is, right, here's what you have, right? You've got, and I fully agree there with Andy, but what's happening is that they, like Marvel and DC, all independents, they want to create an exciting storyline to get people hooked into getting to start reading comics. But on the flip side of that, then you got people then who will just pick up a few copies of the same book, maybe 5 or 6 copies or whatever, and they'll just, like I say, they'll flip them and they'll put on eBay, which isn't fair then on the people who do want to come in and read the books.
Well,
apparently, James says you don't read DC, Mikey. I don't know.
That's right. I don't.
Yeah, that's why you did.
That's why I didn't pick any up. So, but I mean, I think there's about 4 or 5 DC there, and I never, I've got no interest in it. If somebody else wants it, then that's fine. I just picked up stuff that I thought that I would enjoy reading, and obviously the Enter the House of Slaughter, the Free Comic Book Day, it's the preview to the #1 that's coming out. So really, if you want to know the story, you've got to have the #1. But again, it's marketed in such a way that the first appearances will be on Free Comic Book Day, which will only drive people to the shops as well.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
I mean, if they did it in the middle of a run with no first appearances, how many people would actually go to get them?
So is because obviously I've not seen them. So is the Free Comic Book Day Into the House of Slaughter the same as the insert they put into the second print of, is it Basilisk #1? So Basilisk #1 second print had the free.
You had a preview. No, this looks. It is actually a decent sized book. I don't look at it. Don't open it.
Because I don't know what the first appearance will be. Then will it be that
Basilisk
one? Or?
Because I'll have a look now and see how many pages there are in there. So let me just delicately deal with it. Because if it's only a preview, it'll only be like the first 7 pages normally, don't they? And this is 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so it's linked to Something is Killing the Children, and it's just saying that Erica Slaughter is not the only one in the House of Slaughter.
So there's another first appearance then again, isn't there?
But it doesn't say.
Yeah. There's about 16 pages in this, so it might be a continuation of the preview that was in there, but it's obviously set before the first one that obviously launched.
Yeah,
so
it's full comic, isn't it? 8 pages either side, whatever. It's and it's got some adverts in there for some other stuff. It's really interesting to see the perspective of different people as well, because Eli here says that they get Free Comic Book Day online, and they get 1 of each per household.
That's not much.
Where's
is it?
that?
No, but no, 1 of each.
Oh crap! 1 of each. Yeah. Well, that's all right.
So. Correct me if I'm wrong here, Eli, but I take it if there's 50 odd books that's released, you get the full 50 books.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is amazing if that's the case.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, and I saw this on limited edition comics. There was a 1 in 500 King Shark issue, and it was going for, was it £100? I think it was going for £100, and it's like a silver foil. It's like all sort of. It's like a rainbow effect on it, and it looked really weird. But that's been sold. But apparently, Andy says here that it's nothing to do with introducing the story. Yeah, it's a 1 in 500. So what's this here? Maybe Free Comic Book Day should not be previewed. Just turn up and find out. Yeah. I mean, that's a good point. Yeah, absolutely. That's a good point there, dude.
Yeah.
Or instead of creating comics, maybe they should just give away old stock, because there must be tons of books that don't get sold.
Oh yeah, the returns,
Yeah. It looks like someone went a bit bonkers with a stamp at Sin City Comics. Sin City stamped mine through the barcode if the comic didn't have a box.
From Midtown Comics.
Yeah, so Midtown Comics, there we are. So Eli, Midtown is a big store, isn't it? Midtown.
Yeah, it's massive.
Massive in America.
Oh, yeah.
Where are they based? Are they based in LA or are they based?
I'm assuming New York, because when I went to New York, there was about 4 or 5 Midtown Comics. Ranging from small to massive. So
because the comic shops don't get them for free, do they? They have to buy them, so it's not like free to the shop.
No, it's not. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, they have to buy them to entice people in, and what
they just hope that other people they spend the money. Then
absolutely, it brings people into the shop who will then hopefully buy. And we did, didn't we? We went to Sin City today, and I bought some more comics. You did.
I got a load of Stray Dogs, didn't I?
Yeah, but what else did you get? You got some anime stuff for
Cyberpunk.
Paige.
Yeah, I got Cyberpunk. I got a figure for Al as well. I basically
Marvel
spent just
Legends
over
figure.
£100, didn't I?
Yeah, so you know it's
Yeah, it gets you in the store, and then you think, oh, you know, I'll have a look and see.
While
what's
I'm here,
there.
yeah, absolutely, and that's the whole idea behind it, really, isn't it? As well. Shane again from Sin City Comics says, "Question for you guys: do you think Free Comic Book Day should be more like Comic Fest event, whereas the comics tend to be reprints rather than having exclusive comics?
Yeah,
people want to chase.
I do.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would love to have some big, massive books in a reprint just so I could read them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that is a good way of getting other people into comics as well. Because if you want to read, you know, early Spider-Man issues, you have to pay through the nose for them.
Yeah.
So
And you're not going to want to touch them then anyway.
No.
If you spend hundreds of thousands.
Be afraid to turn the page.
Yeah, and that's why I think there's a big business for reprints as well, especially if they're done properly as well. Because you can read those comics and you don't have to worry about, oh, I'm just going to put it down on the side. I need to go and answer that call, get the door. But if you've got the real thing, you know, you're sitting there with gloves on and turning it.
Yeah. Another good point here by Andy. They should give them all to schools, and I guarantee the kids will get their parents to take them to the comic shop. Yeah.
Great idea.
Yeah, and Pete agrees to that as well. So yeah, so Andy, you're coming up with some fantastic ideas, mate. Yeah. But Shane, yeah, we like that idea as well. But of course, it's out of our hands, isn't it? And
they would have to print a lot more if they gave them to the schools, though. A lot more than what they're printing now.
Yeah. It's it is a big money making exercise for certain people, isn't it? You know, certain people out there. You got your flippers, but yeah, it's an awkward one. But it also generates excitement about the comics as well when you have first appearances. So
what I don't understand, because I went on the Key Collector app, and when you look at Free Comic Book Day, it only comes up with the one which is back in 2017. You're not going to be able to see it, you.
Oh, there's more than that.
Well, why isn't it showing up then?
Because you've
no, this is for Secret Empire #1.
Yeah, but if you put in put FCBD in.
Ah, right, okay then. Let's have a look.
You'll have loads.
Book Day.
There's a Spider-Man one, isn't there?
There's millions.
Oh yeah, there's shitloads.
Yeah.
Oh man, so the Marvel Spider-Man, yeah.
The question is why on some of the books, because clearly Enter the House of Slaughter or Something is Killing the Children is not a book that necessarily kids should be reading, if you know what I mean.
No.
So maybe it shouldn't be a free, and maybe it should be about junior comics. You know.
Yeah,
like
because
Disney's and stuff like that.
Comics have the CCA code, don't they? But they don't have any age certificate on them as such. And there are some. I mean, I've got a load of Lookers books. Have you heard of Lookers? With naked women on it, and you know, doing all sorts of things.
Right? Is this the ones where?
Yeah, let's not talk. It's a family show.
You did.
All I'll say is this.
Didn't you sell it? Didn't you sell them on eBay? And you had to put like smiley faces in the bits where
because eBay won't
eBay
will not let you put pornographic material on eBay. So I had to change the name a little bit, and you know, and cover over boobs and bums and
other bits, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was like that.
So there you go. So Pete, please tell us what. Here we go. What your experience was today?
So I travelled very early into Newcastle to go to the two major comic shops, Forbidden Planet and Travelling Man, and I got absolutely bought all. Not a thing.
What?
So unfortunately, both of those comic shops have said that they've got shipping issues, so have delayed Comic Book Day until I think it's the 28th of August. My own fault. I should have done the research and checked it. I just assumed everywhere was doing it at the same day.
Well, it is Free Comic Book Day, isn't it?
Well, yeah. So sadly, I've got none of the books. I will go back. Hopefully they'll not see the prices shooting up and keep the books and sell them or whatever.
Well, here's a good question. Those people who do have the online subscriptions for where they get their comics from, were they offered any of the Free Comic Book Day comics? Because obviously, you know, and I felt quite strongly about this. It's like I belong, I order my comics online, and I thought, asking for some of the comics in advance would guarantee me them, but no, I was told that it was to generate the footfall inside the actual shop itself.
I think there's quite a few of the Facebook sites today from the Facebook sellers and things like that who've got shops and things have put up for sale and said that you can pre-order and ask for the free comic day books. I know one retailer in particular, just interested looking at your stamp, Jason. I know there's a couple of retailers who've offered sketch variants where they're getting the artists to sketch in that little box.
Okay.
Editions.
That's pretty cool.
Stray Dogs and the House of Slaughter one, which look really good. I missed them both, unfortunately.
I think I've seen them. I think I've seen a couple on eBay. They're going for about £15 just for the. Yeah. But again, it's not necessarily witnessed, so it's sending it off to be slabbed. If it does turn out to be a major book, then it's. But then again, you could always just have it in your collection.
Yeah, you could always send it to CBCS to get it verified. But let's not talk about that. Let's not go down that rabbit hole. Okay, we're not going down that.
Funny, I got one of mine signed today by Stan Lee.
Yeah, Stanley here.
Lee Stan. It was signed by Lee Stan. Yeah. So this one's for you, I think. Oh, hang on, no, it's not. Oh, where's he gone? There it is. Huge thanks to Peter for sending me an act of kindness today.
No problem, Andy.
Oh, look at that. Oh, well done, Pete. Mikey, I was told from Forbidden Planet a month ago that they are a shop only and not online. I get all my comics from them online. Right. Now, I think what this may be, this is Paul here. Paul, I know Paul well. Yeah. There are two Forbidden Planets, right? Just to add confusion to things.
Yeah,
there's Forbidden Planet and Forbidden Planet International, isn't there?
Yeah.
We in Cardiff, we've got a Forbidden Planet International, I think it is. It's a slightly different logo. I understand they were at one point owned all by, but they split up, whatever. But so there are two. So the one that is local to us isn't online. They're just storefronts, whatever. But there is a Forbidden Planet that has stores and is online as well.
Yeah.
So that is a bit confusing, but
Yeah. Sorry if I caused confusion about that.
Yeah, that's all right. I've got a super sticker, guys, from MJ Comics.
What does that mean?
Thank you so much. So,
what does that mean?
What the guys can do at home is that if they can select a super sticker, which puts them in the chat, I get money from that said person.
10 pence.
Well, no, it's 99 pence.
Wait, is it you, or does eBay take a cut of that?
They do. I think they have about half of it, but that's okay. Listen, thank you so much, James. It's greatly appreciated.
He's got to go now anyway.
Oh, okay. Thanks, mate. Yeah. Yeah, Forgotten Planet. Yeah.
He'll send you 99p, but he won't send it me. Tyalk.
No, absolutely. That's right. I'm more important. So, yeah. Thank you very much, James. It is appreciated, buddy. So that is disappointing for you then, Pete, but I understand it wasn't a complete failure for you because you managed to pick up a milkshake.
I did, yeah. I had a very nice chocolate milkshake. It was lovely. Yeah.
Did you get that T-shirt there as well while you were there?
No, I got this one online. To be fair, I picked up a few comics when I was there. Silver Coin, don't know if anybody's reading that. Andy recommended that to us, so I picked up number 5 of that. The New Defenders 1.
Right, yeah.
And I can't remember the other book. Something else.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the other one was.
Yeah. Oh, cool. So, you know, the comic shops you go to, I mean, you went to Travelling Man. Do they do back issues as well? They do?
No,
so
it's just those modern. 2 shops in Newcastle only do kind of modern monthly books. They don't do back issues, which is a shame. I have to travel out of the area for back issues.
Are there a couple of Travelling Men stores?
Yeah. Because
I'm sure I've been to one, either in Bath or Cornwall Way or something like that.
I think there's one down Preston Way, I think there's a few of them.
I may just have to Google it, but I'm pretty sure. Unless it was in York. Did I go to York?
Yeah, there's one in York. Yeah, there's a
It
one
was
in
York. It was York.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would have been
definitely.
a while ago then.
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah. Look at this. We got Andy here saying, "I'm slowly getting Peter into indie books,
You are, yeah. I've picked up a
dragging
lot
him
from
away."
Andy.
Yeah, fantastic.
Silver Coin is a great
Silver
read.
Coin's a great read. That's well, Shane. There we are.
I've picked
I'll
up
have to look
a
out for
few other
that.
issues. Yeah, I mean,
Um,
Andy talked about it the other day, and it's a bit. I mean, it's the kind of thing you, Amanda, would probably like, Jason, because it's horror. I think.
We like horror.
The Silver Coin, from what I understand, follows the story along, a bit like Tales of Suspense. And each person that gets the coin, something happens to them. Tell us if I'm wrong.
All
I
right.
haven't read any yet. I've got the first.
Is it a bit like an anthology thing, where you've just got this coin?
Yeah.
I've heard of it. I've heard of it. A couple of months ago, I heard about it. Seriously, where it's just a coin, but like you say, this coin keeps going into different stories, into different people's hands, and it follows their story. What happens?
Yeah, that's right.
It's like a cursed coin almost, or but it tells a story not from the coin's perspective, but you know what I mean. It's yeah, I have heard of it. Yeah, I'll have to look out for that. I love stuff like that. Love it. What does Padbear J? To be fair to Sin City, I think what they did with the stamping stopped the flippers in their tracks, and that made sure there wasn't plenty of hot books available for everyone. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. And and each like I say, each store has its own policy, which is absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Pieface 667 says, not hair Pieface, okay. Best find in the Forbidden Planet grab bag for me was a copy of Electric Black #1. It was the variant cover, signed by the artist and the writer.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
What's happened with Electric Black? Because I've got a copy of that #1. Yeah. Was there going to be a TV series around it or a film or something? Because I know it was optioned, but don't really know much else what's happened with that. But here we are. Hey ho, what's going on with my hair? It's ridiculous.
Yes,
It looks like blimmin' what's his name? David Lynch hair again. Do you know what I mean? Crazy. Blimmin' eraser head. Look at that. It's ridiculous. Right. I've got to get it cut. It's getting beyond. So Shane says, I've got all the silver coins in stock, mate. I'll even put a special stamp on it for you, bastard. Right. Thank you. Yeah. Do you know what, mate? I will come down to your store and I'll pick those up. Thank you. I'll definitely pick them up. It's my cup of tea, that is, to be honest.
As you got them online, I might order a set as well. Sounds interesting.
Why not? Absolutely. We'll have a little look. But that's good. Electric Black seems to be moving forward. I know already, yeah. According to Scout. Okay, cool. And hello to Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Yes.
Hey, Tim. Thank you for joining us, buddy. I understand you've had a couple of hell of a week for you, mate. But you had a really good day. I think it was Friday. You did yesterday, wasn't it? The cheap chip sale, yeah.
I couldn't even see what was going on.
I was literally dipping in and out, but we were out for a meal last night, weren't we? So it was difficult but I understand it went well. So well done, mate. What's this from Andy now? He says, you guys like your spec. Grab the Virgin variant of Gun Honey, Adam Hughes cover. It's not work safe, but it's going to be a cracker. Yeah, Adam Hughes is renowned, really, isn't he, for doing his risque covers. Tim talking about Silver Coin. Yeah, there we are. So good stuff. Well, here we are, guys. Would you like to tell me what's going on with your channels in the coming week? Pete, what have you got lined up? Any song? Please tell me you're going to give us a song.
Not in the next week, I'm afraid. Not in the next week. I've got a few lined up, but not just yet. Tomorrow I've got my Hobgoblin Hideaway Rob Liefeld books. So that video is coming out. And then I'm a little bit worried, if I'm honest, because on Wednesday I'm doing a video about all the issues I had with my 35 book submission. And I know those videos normally get
35 books you submitted.
PGC issues. So from my 35 books, I had a fair few problems. And I know those videos normally generate quite a bit of excitement, shall we say.
Well, you get a lot of views, but you know, from experience, you get a lot of hate as well.
Yeah.
But you know,
but
then
to be fair, Jason, the stuff in them, it's not like I'm slagging off CGC. It's just pointing out the issues I've had. And there's one big issue that I'm waiting to see if they fix. And if they don't fix it, it could cost us a couple of grand potentially.
What?
So
it is a big issue.
Yeah. Well, thanks for teasing us, mate. I'm definitely going to have to tune in on that one now.
So there won't be any singing for that one then, will there?
No, just crying.
No.
Just crying.
Yeah.
Lamenting. Yeah. Okay.
What did you saying like that for?
Lamenting. It's a sad song.
Oh no, but you were basically telling me to shut up then.
No. Well, shut up. Thanks, Pete. Mikey, what have you got lined up?
This Wednesday at 6 o'clock we'll be launching James's Spawn 300 foil that we originally sent off and got back in October. It's finally come back. After the ding, we managed to sort it all out with the marvelous team Scott Collectibles. So we're going to be doing that video. So we'll be having the highlight of James looking at that book with a big ding in it, and then we're going to see if he has a smile or not on the new unboxing.
Right. Sounds interesting.
It does.
We shall see what happens there then. Right. Look at my hair. It's ridiculous. And the dog's going crazy in the background. Well, what have we got coming up, Mand?
Well, I don't know.
Well, let me tell you what's happened.
Oh, you know.
Well, not really.
Oh.
I'll make it up as I go along. So what happened, right? Last week I did a giveaway for a comic courtesy of NotQuiteMint.com. Go pay them a visit. They're great. And Hot Caca won. I did one of those common picker things, and he won last week's. My new video is giving away this comic, and it is the Virgin, it's the Unknown Comics Virgin.
Wow.
And it is Carnage Red, White, and Blood, is it? Or Black, White, and Blood? Black, White, and Blood, number one.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? You got Carnage there with the
I like
reflection
that.
in his eye holes. Look at those teeth. So this is going to be given away to the lucky person who likes, comments, and subscribes on my latest video. And that's just hit 500 views. So thank you very much for that. And my video before that is gone. It's had like 1,300 views. So I'm really pleased. Let's join the 1,000 club. So that's it really. I'm starting to run out of CGC unboxings. I am still waiting for some stuff. But I've got stuff from months ago. Yeah. So I'm going to have to come up with some sort of idea what to do next, really.
Yeah.
But we'll have a think.
Yeah,
We will have a think. So basically, that's it for today, guys. Listen, thank you everyone at home for watching. It's greatly appreciated. I appreciate it was short notice for everyone, but thank you for sticking with us. And I hope you at home had a lovely free comic book day. And I hope everything went smoothly for you. And just remember, guys, don't go paying silly prices for the comics. If you can't get it, it'll come out in some form, whether it'll be trade paperback, and you might even get like a reprint of them as well. So don't feel like you're missing. I know we all get FOMO, don't we? That's a problem as collectors.
Yeah.
Big time. So, but don't go paying silly prices. And just try different comic shops, go and pay them a visit. And
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on a second.
James is back, so we're all going.
Yeah. He's
Bye,
back.
James.
Bye.
Yeah.
Right, bye.
Yeah, bye, mate.
Nice to see you all next time.
Did you see how smoothly it went without him as well?
Yeah, that's right. I know. Unfortunately, we lost all the lady viewers when he left. So maybe if he does come back, we can have a bit of female, get the balance right. But
What, the old grannies?
Right. Yeah, grab a granny with
Grab a granny.
absolutely. So again, thanks very much for watching, guys, and thank you to my lovely guests. Please go and subscribe to them. They've got some wonderful channels, amazing content, and look forward to seeing you soon. Bye, guys.
Bye.
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 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is in